applied to join the policing board because I've always had an interest in policing. I studied criminology at university, and my dissertation was in policing. While other people were studying things like drugs and terrorism, I was really keen on the detail of how police work and how police work across borders. I've worked in community safety for about 15 years now, and I was really keen to kind of take that experience up to the political level of the policing board. I hope I'll bring to the policing board experience of grassroots neighbourhood policing and working with communities in the community and voluntary sector. I've also been a member of the District Policing Partnership and the Policing and Community Safety Partnerships, and I would like to encourage that engagement and more investment and input in the Policing and Community Safety Partnerships, and hopefully increase the importance that they have in terms of engagement with communities and the policing board.
As a new member of the policing board, I will bring first of all independence. That's what I represent. I'm one of the independent members, so I will bring an independent perspective. And as someone who's lived in this society and been involved in peace building in one way or another, both in my academic career and as a practitioner, I would hope I would be able to bring some insights from peace building as well. I think the key challenges for the policing board in the period ahead are firstly to do with the fact that we're still emerging from the conflict. So we still have paramilitaries, we still have contestation over flags and parades, and we still have the problem of dealing with the past. Then on top of that, we're entering a very difficult period in terms of austerity budgets, and that means cutbacks. It means that as the size of the problems increase, the size of the police force decreases. So that's an obvious area of concern. And then thirdly, there are a whole range of new crimes like cybercrime that we're going to have to come to terms with. So when you put them all together, it's a very full agenda.
I applied to join the policing board because I truly believe in civic engagement, and I've spent a lifetime supporting and promoting voluntary action and public service. And so I believe that it's important that people participate, particularly where it is about issues that affect their lives. And so any opportunity for individuals to participate in the governance of public services and doing something that can make a contribution to enhance those is very important. I think the policing board is important because it is actually a unique institution. It provides accountability for the policing service of Northern Ireland, looking at its efficiency, its effectiveness, and also its impartiality. And I think those are really important things. Community safety is important to everyone, and how that community safety is organised is very important to the individual. The policing board brings together representation from independent members and also from elected representatives, and that provides a really challenging dynamic, but an important dynamic, because it allows us to work together to really enhance and improve public services. As a new member of the policing board, it's early days yet, but I would like to have a greater understanding of how the policing service of Northern Ireland works, to make a contribution to making it work better. I come with experience of leadership, of change and organisational management, and also of belief and experience of public participation and community involvement.
I applied to join the policing board as a natural progression of the work that I've been involved with since the Good Friday Agreement, working at a grassroots level in disadvantaged communities across the north. As a new member of the policing board, I'm hoping to bring two things. One would be my experience over the last 30 years working on very contentious issues like parades and parade-related protest, interfaces and issues around flags and flag protocols and communication and relationships between and within communities. And I also bring those relationships and the relationships that I've developed over those many years with other practitioners, internationally and otherwise, bring to bear into the policing board. I think there are a number of challenges, and I think the new challenges will emerge. I think it's about keeping our eye on the ball in terms of what we've achieved so far. But recently the NCA has now come under the auspices of the policing board, and it's important that that's done properly. And I think the challenges are around providing a good and effective policing service that is accepted by all communities in reducing resources for the public sector.